Previously on the Ascension series. In the NPFL, everybody fishes all 3 days. There's no cuts. You know, if you stumble one day, you can have a chance to come back and make money, and in Florida, you could have a chance to still win.
Patrick, first cast tomorrow. What you throwing?
Top water. Do you know how many 10-pounders eat hot dogs and not anything else? A lot.
That's how Amistad was fished out, remember?
What?
They're just throwing hot dogs. No, we are absolutely here to get a check, but I'm fishing to win. Not much is working from what I kind of thought could. This wind, I don't know why, it's pushed these fish on the bottom. We got to go into catch a fish mode instead of do what I think it keeps.
Day one weight, 9 pounds and 2 ounces. 9 pounds and 2 ounces. Let's reload for Friday and Saturday.
I had to run to the St. Cloud Canal to just get 4 and 5 real quick. Did you weigh it for big fish?
Yeah, I was like 692.
I like the way I'm fishing better today. Hope you don't take too long of a ride, but welcome to the Falcon, baby. Hit it 3 times. How you doing, bud? You lost a 6-pounder? All right, time to go hit that money spot through the lot.
Got one.
Let's go, baby. Let's freaking go, baby. The big stick. Got it. Welcome to the Falcon, baby.
Day 2 weight of 13 pounds, 13 ounces improvement there. Here's a couple of fish from Mr. Justin Kimmel. There's the boom right there, Justin Kimmel with 2 beauties.
I'm only 6, 7, or 8 spots out of the check cup. I just know I made up ground, had 13. I feel like 12 pounds is kind of the goal there. Get 12 pounds and get out of here with a check. So,
This is Justin Kimmel. What you got for us, brother? Patrick Walters, get loud, folks, for Patrick Walters.
oh my gosh, it had its mouth completely closed around my bait. Definitely helps when you catch one of these. that's it for the Kissimmee Chain of lakes. And what a day. I knew rather than just covering water and trying to meet up with them that way, it was probably a smarter idea for me to just settle down and try to, take what it gave me. And then it happened. I got the big bite. That fish, it was about a 6-pounder. And it was a huge shot of confidence to start the day. And that got me rolling pretty good. And I had 1 pack of these watermelon red flukes in my boat, and I grabbed them out during practice, and all of a sudden I would, catch a 3 or 4 pounder. And I didn't think it was anything I could win the tournament on, but I felt like, going back to my co-angler days, I felt like, man, if I was a co-angler, I'd glue this thing in my hand all day and make sure I get my limit. I put the fluke in my hand and sure enough was able to catch a fish or 2 to fill out the limit, and then I was able to coal once there. I was feeling good, but then I never upgraded, and I started to feel more pressure to catch a good one. So I pull in there. I'm getting to the point where I've got to go in like 2 or 3 minutes, and my fluke was kind of tore up and kept, fouling up. So I grabbed a new one real quick, threw it over there, and I'm burning this thing on the top. And this 3-pounder comes up, hits my fluke, and completely jumps out of the water to where, you're surprised. I'm like, oh my gosh, and it had its mouth completely closed around my bait. And so I had to wait until it landed back in the water. It jumped like 3 or 4 feet out of the water to set the hook. And I got that in the boat and made a really solid coal. Probably coaled me a pound or a pound and some change. And that's when I knew, okay, we did our job. That was my last cast of the entire tournament, catching that fish. I roll in to the marina. My wife's up there. You could tell she was nervous, and I just kind of gave her the old confident fist pump, and I'm only gonna be in. She's like, well, I've only got you at 12 3/4 pounds. I hope you got more than that because you're outside the cut. And I was like, oh really? They must have caught him. Definitely helps when you catch one of these. That was fun.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Oh man, that's a nice one. Very nice.
On top water?
Yeah. Spook?
Oh yeah.
Let me get the wrong piece.
No? No? You'll see it on the front deck.
All right, good.
Chartreuse belly. It used to have a chartreuse back, but it's been so used and faded. That guy, because they were on bluegill.
Okay,
They
cool.
wanted a little chartreuse.
Big spook. That's fantastic, man.
Hey, bud.
Awesome.
Pleasure, bud.
Boat number 20, Kimmel Design Pros of Athens, Georgia. Put your hands together for Justin Kimmel. Justin Kimmel, what you got for us, brother? 22 pounds, 15 ounces. He's got the look like, you know what? I'm ready to get back home. Here we go, brother. 5 in the bag. 15 pounds, 7 ounces, a 3-day total of 38 pounds and 6 ounces for Justin Kimmel. He's got a couple of beauties to show everybody. There we go. Justin Kimmel with 2 beauties right there on a Kissimmee Chain. We'll get him in that release boat. You look like you've gone 15 rounds with Ali.
I do, and I feel that way. I gotta say thank you to my family out here, my wife, kids. My wife, I think, has made 5 of the 6 events. I never thought that this would happen this year. She's been with me the whole time. She's so awesome. Thank my travel partners, Trent Palmer and Patrick Walters, helping me keep my head up this week. And I got another special friend in the house, Ken Duke. He's here. The wonderful Ken Duke right over here.
There he is.
That's my guy right there. Got up into the check line, 31st place. That wasn't the goal going in, but after day 1, that was the only goal. Get out of there and get paid. I actually witnessed Trent from a few hundred yards off hook up and lose another giant like he did on day 2. We kind of fished opposite tournaments. I was way back and had to come up, and he did his heavy lifting on day 1, and all he had to do was tread water to get out of there with a check.
Patrick Walters, get loud, folks, for Patrick Walters, 58.
So Patrick completely stuck to his plan, and he jumped all the way back up to 5th place. So he won the house yet again, had a heck of a year. You know, definitely positive about the way I finished this one out after a horrible start. It's weird, you know, I haven't really battled back from a bad day to climb into the money. You know, I climbed into the top 10 after starting in the 20s, but to be able to be off the grid, in my opinion, well outside the check line, gives me just a lot of confidence to continue doing this and continue chasing the dream of being a you know, top level professional bass fisherman, and just keep at it, you know. And now I'm on my way to Lake Wheeler in Decatur, Alabama. See if we can't get in the All-American again. You know, I'm excited to fish a Tennessee River Lake. It's been a while. I've never fished Wheeler before, but it's going to be a grind. I'm tired, and I'm going to spend 3 practice days, and it's a 2-day tournament. So we're going to keep learning, keep growing. Now it's time for Lake Wheeler.
You can lead a blind man to a